Ugh. Lipstick on a pig. Anyway. Hey guys. Why do I look so busted today? Have I always looked like this? Surely not. Hey guys. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. Hey. Thanks, guys. Hair up or hair down? I don't know. Ew. Ugh. Put it away. Sorry, I'm like wearing this sweatshirt thing that's supposed to be a little off the shoulder, but I'm also wearing a shirt under it, so it just feels like a little... Oh gosh. Thanks, guys. Let's freaking talk about it. Last night was crazy. Can I get up like this? Thanks for saying you're proud of me. Last night was freaking insane, and I'm here to spill the tea, girl. Wait, can I move you guys? Sorry, you feel really high up for my comfort level. Kind of like... Hold on. Okay. Thanks for that. How do we feel? Ooh, don't look at my bare knees. Guys, it's so... I did meet Lynn. Can I just say, Lynn is the nicest person you will ever meet. The nicest person. Everyone's like, don't meet your heroes. He is exactly the person that you would think he is. He's so sweet. He's so endearing. He's so sensitive and kind. And he took his time talking with me, and it didn't feel like he was talking down to me at all. He was just so genuinely so sweet. I blacked out. Like, I literally could not remember anything that happened. But I'm glad I have videos, and I'll also be posting clips and stuff, so you guys will see more of that. I made so many people laugh, and that to me is like, that's crazy. Like, when you get people that you love to laugh, hello, who's paying you? Did my mom pay you to laugh at my jokes? Maybe she actually probably did, but that's crazy to me. I think the hardest part of it all, why are there so many people here? Hey guys, happy birthday. Thank you for the gifts. The hardest part of it all was remembering my questions. I had my cue cards that I wrote all my questions. Remembering them, like, I want to listen to what their answers are, but then I was also like, what's my next question? How do I like flow into it? And then also trying to think of jokes at the same time was so difficult. Thank you, Michael. It's very generous. Thank you, Banana. Yeah, so that was really hard to do. Like, multitasking, girl, not for me. But it was very difficult. How did I decide what questions to do? Ben and I stayed up late for the past like week, writing questions, and we, they advised like only 3. So I wanted to like, I don't know. I think I did well, but obviously I've never interviewed anyone before. So that's like a skill in of itself that like you have to get really good at. It was so difficult. But yeah, I did not know Lynn knew my name. That felt so insane and embarrassing. When he was like, I almost wore my Megamind. I was like, no, please. Oh, sorry. The welcome message is still up. Sorry, guys. I don't know how to work this. Thank you for saying I did well. How did it feel to meet everyone? I mean, guys, like I was 14 when Hamilton premiered on Broadway. And in 2015, I like made this little money jar. It's on my Instagram. I posted it, and I like put ribbon around it, and I bedazzled it, and it said Hamilton, and I would add money to it every week so I could buy tickets. And I ended up going with my family, and it wasn't the original cast. Everyone had left except for Anthony and Thane Jasperson. And I remember my little sister and I were huge fans. Every road trip, even now, we sing Hamilton. The first dun 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 dun, immediately, you know when you are crying, but it doesn't leave your eyes, and so it just like fills up your whole eyes. I couldn't see for the first like 20 minutes because I was bawling my eyes out. So yeah, I mean, it's insane. It's insane that I'm then talking to people. Thank you, Lisa. That I admire so much, not only like as a Broadway nerd, but also like as genuine people that are really good at their crafts. Gosh, it was just insane. It was so insane. How did all this happen? I was reached out to by Disney via email. Imagine if it was like a messenger pigeon. I'm like, oh, Disney. Stupid. I got an email being invited to the premiere, and then a week and a half later or something, they invited me to host the press line. So that was just like, woof, right? I'm shocked they trusted me. I'm like, you guys don't know what I could do anything. I'm crazy. I could do anything. You don't know me. But I'm glad that it all went well. Thank you. Thank you. Crazy, right? It's crazy. This is all happening so fast. Like, I feel like I had just started getting used to this kind of new normal of like balancing my job, like my full-time job, and then also this amazing opportunity. And then with the premiere, now it's crazy again. And I'm still not used to that. So it's like, I just got used to one thing, like whole TikTok being a thing. And now I have to get used to like this. And I'm like, gosh, keep it coming. I can't believe. Also, I know it sounds so stupid and cheesy. Pack it up, girl. No one wants to hear this. But no one has ever said my name correctly. It's always Ashley or Shelby for some reason. And so in the past month, to hear people say my name correctly is like, whoa, it's such a trip. And then to hear like a hero of mine, multiple heroes of mine, say my name correctly, it's so weird. Anyone with a unique name, you know what that's like. It's like so trippy, and it's like an honor to be on their tongue. Oh, there's a better way of saying that. I'll find it later. You know what I mean? So crazy. Thank you guys. I've done musical theater my whole life. That was what I was going to go to school for. And yeah, it was every single day. Every single day after school, I was at some rehearsal or some lesson. And I did that for 12 years. Thank you so much for that gift. You guys are so generous. So yeah, I mean, it's just so insane to meet like the Broadway people. Would I want to be on Broadway? Yes. Do I have diabetes? No. Love these questions. Sorry, I'm kind of all funnied out from yesterday. I looked at my clock. I brought a clock with me yesterday just to keep time. I looked at my watch after I had interviewed everyone and we were about to go into the premiere, and it was only 10:30. The premiere had ended and it was only 10:30, and I'm like, it feels like tomorrow. I was so tired. Why is everyone asking about diabetes? I don't know. Like, day 2 of TikTok, someone said, do you have diabetes? And I said no, and now everyone is confused because they don't know what's the truth. So, dream Broadway role? This doesn't mean I think I am good enough to play this, by the way, but Catherine in Newsies would be, what does Lynn smell like? Everyone smelled so good. Like, rich. You know how rich people smell? Woof. It's a different kind of smell, and it smells very good. Like, I think I smell good, but not like that. They were probably like, inky. No. I actually wore my fancy perfume yesterday. But yeah, they smell very good. So crazy. Guys, oh my gosh, I said zoinks anyway. A lot of things left my mouth that were never intended to. Like, I had 3 questions, and I was like, stick to the script. But alas. And he said I was going to wear my Megamind, which is literally telling me that he has seen my content. And my response to my hero recognizing my work, if you can call it that, was zoinks anyway. Oh, Ashby. What the flip? What the flippin' heck? Yeah, I guess he did think it was funny, but I was like, oh my God. I was like, what did you do? Thank you. I remember after the interview, you go in and you watch it. It was gorgeous theater in Central Park. It was outdoor. And I was front row. Ben and I were like, yes. Our necks were like this, though. We were like, this may actually not be the best seat. Except throughout, I like could barely enjoy it because I was replaying it. My anxious girls know. I was replaying every single thing I said in my head. And I was like, frick, I shouldn't have said that, or I should have said this. So, you know, social anxiety. It's how it goes. Yeah, I can't believe any of this. Yeah, you look so real. He did look so real. I know that's so dumb, because, like, but he looked, you know when, I don't know how to relate this to anything. Certain people just look very lifelike. And he's one of them, and I was like, oh, wow. I kind of just wanted to stare at him for a little bit. But I think his people would be like, girl. So I caught a couple glimpses before starting my questions. And I guess I just spoke my freaking mind. And he did look very real. Guys, I'm not on SNL. Sorry, don't worry. Audition for Dancing with the Stars. I'm not big enough to be a star, and I'm not good enough to be a dancer, so I don't think that would actually end well for me. Thank you, though. Oh my goodness. Thanks. Did I meet his wax figure? I did. I saw it, and I was actually scared because I was banking on him being shorter than me. That was really helping my internal panic. I was like, at least he's shorter than me. And then he was actually taller than me. And that really, tall men, I'm like, you know, like that, like, for, like, visceral reaction to tall men that are taller, like, tower me. And I'm like, oh gosh. You know. So I when we pulled up, I saw his wax figure and that he was taller than me. I'm assuming it's lifelike. And I was like, uh-oh. I may need an apple box. I may need an apple box or two. Did they pay me? No, they paid me an opportunity, and there's nothing more valuable to me at the moment. I'm sure that will change. I should have brought my box. That would have been a good idea. Smosh needs to happen. I agree. Indubitably. What does indubitably mean? What does indubitably mean? Because I say that a lot, and undoubtedly. Yeah, that too. And do I like candy corn? I do. Oh, it means without a doubt. Oh, slay. Okay, yeah. How was Lafayette? Oh, guys. David Diggs was like the coolest person ever. Like, cool in a scary way where I was like, whoa, you're way too cool. But he laughed at my jokes, and that was very, very slay. Also smelled amazing. Everyone was so well dressed, and I'm kind of glad that I was so obviously not dressed up, because if I was dressed up for the interviews, I'd be like, I'm not dressed up enough. But to be like intentionally ugly was honestly the move. Am I the Gru person? Among other things, yes. Thank you guys. After Ben and I, was Jonathan Groff there? No, he was not. He's currently in a show called Just in Time, so he was not there. But that would have been very fun. I'll meet him later. I'll catch him on the flip. You cried when I met Lynn. Ben and I got food after because we were starving. And he went to the bathroom stuff, and I literally was like, I need to cry, but I can't. He's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, my body needs to cry out of joy, but I'm so confused as to what just went down. So I can't. And then I finally was able to cry and it felt very good. Glee fan, of course. Smosh, try not to laugh. Guys, that would eat down. Would I do red carpet interviews again? Yes. I feel like I would need more practice. Like, that is, again, a sport. Like, you have to be good at that to do it. And I don't think I was incredibly amazing. I think I can get good. But it was my first time ever doing anything like that. And with ADHD, I was like, what the helly? And also having to be in character. And I wanted to be taken seriously, but also I wanted to make people laugh. So there's like a weird balance that I had to do. And then the live stream was going, and I didn't want to just forget about that. And then Disney, the mouse was looking over my shoulder, and I didn't want to say anything inappropriate. So there's a lot going on in my mind. But I would love to do red carpet interviews again one day. Thanks for calling me pretty. Meh. Did I meet Philippa? Yeah, I met everyone except for Jasmine and Jonathan Groff. Jasmine, I just missed her. Philippa was incredible. And Renee was like, oh my gosh, you guys are going to die over her clips. She was so genuine. And I asked her a question about sisterhood, and she like scratched my little chinny chin like a dog. She's like, I found a sisterhood with you. And I was like, I was just melted into her arms. I felt like a little puppy. Would you ever be in a movie with Will Ferrell? Yeah. Yeah, let me check my sketch. Yeah, I would do it. Yeah, I would be in any movie. Please. Did I have fun with the other Hamiltons? Yes, everyone there was so cool. I loved meeting the original creator, Zoe. I'm pretty sure that I'm like 1000% that's her name. Oh yeah, Pharrell. And she's so sweet. She's the reason I have a career right now, because without that initial video, I would not have done what I done and do what I do. So she was incredible. I love her to death. And she came all the way from Ireland. Oh, guys, you know what's so crazy? I'm bashful. Do you know what's so crazy? I went to the bathroom after the press line to change back into my dress, because I didn't just want to sit there in the premiere, like, looking up at the screen with my little goatee. So I changed back, but I went to the stall and I slipped on my dress again, and I still had the goatee because I had to go out to the sinks. And I walk out, and there are like 6 girls with their phones filming me, I'm assuming, or taking photos. I'm fine with that. And I step out, and I'm in my dress with the goatee, and I was like, I'm not ready. And they all start laughing, and I'm like, and then 2 more girls come out. So there were like 9 girls, like, screaming over me. And I was like, this was my reaction. And I was almost like, thank you, Natalie. I almost went like this. Who are we excited about? I was like, this surely is not for me. Surely not. And then like later, there were these girls by like a barricade that weren't like a part of it, but they were watching from the park. And there were like 6 of them. They all screamed Ashby, and they wanted my autograph. And like, I grabbed her like notebook to sign it, completely dropped it all on the ground, including the pen. And I'm like shaking. Why am I shaking? Why am I shaking? And I'm like fumbling everything. I don't know if I'm supposed to talk also while doing it. Do I write her a note? Do I give her my social security number? I don't know. I've never done this, but I'm new here. And so I start signing my name, and she said, wait, is this the first time you've done this? I'm like, girl, what gave it away? Me throwing it 30 yards yonder? Yes, this is my first time signing anything. And I said, well, I've signed bills. Ashby, don't be dumb. Don't be stupid in front of people. You've signed bills? Hey, I've signed a couple forms. So I just sign as I would, you know, a bill. And then I put a little heart. And I don't know, because it's a little presumptuous. Thank you for the gifts. It's a little presumptuous to be like, who do I make this out to? But it's also like, give them what they want. And then another girl was like, I'm a huge fan. Another girl was, I love my girls. She's like, I'm from New York. My sister was like, she's in Central Park. Go find her. Me? Go find me? And she did. And I made a video for her sister. But like, first autograph, yes. And it's so bad too. It's so bad. It's on like college rule paper. And I signed like the wrong way, so it's against the grain. You know the lines? I did it this way. I shouldn't have done that. Just know, if you ever meet me, I will go back to my house, my private domicile, and I will be overthinking the interaction for the next day. That's what happens. And I don't think that'll ever go away. Thanks for the lizard. So, favorite Smosh member? They're all my freaking favorite. I love each and every one of their style of comedy. I think they're so funny. Styles, there's sketch, there's stand-up, there's improv. But there's something so unique and so special about like old YouTube, like original YouTube before people made money off it. They were just like being funny to be funny. That's the kind of comedy that I love. Like stupid funny. I like stupid funny. What? Yeah, it's true. What? Yeah. Also, I oh, funny. Guys, Snapchat's been scaring the crap out of me. You know how I'm a nervous, bashful individual? Well, Snapchat, for some reason, when you post a story and it gets like 10,000 views or something, Snapchat will message you and say, looks like you've sparked controversy. Message from Snapchat saying, looks like you've sparked controversy. And I'm like, oh my God. Uh-oh. Like, don't say that to me. I get it. You want me to check my notifications. Don't tell me I've sparked controversy. That's like, genuinely, I poop my pants every time I see that. Did I sign with a blue pen? Don't do that. Yeah, I know that, like, if you sign with a blue pen, people can transfer and sell it on eBay. I honestly want that to happen. That means I've made it. Thank you, guys. Did I quit my day job yet? Nope. I'm literally on my lunch break. I'm very stretched thin, and not in the way I usually like. Disney's never gonna invite me back anywhere. I don't know if they actually watched my content, because I'm shocked I didn't receive a cease and desist. I'm shocked it wasn't a little trap. Can I say it? I'm shocked it wasn't a little trap, like a little block of cheese in a crate. It was gonna snap shut on me. And they were like, cease and desist, sign it. I'm shocked the mouse didn't get me, if I'm being honest. I bastardized the frick out of one of their most beloved characters, and they liked it. I'm like, did you guys know what I've done with him? You guys know what I've done. Do you guys know what I've done with him? You guys know what I've done. Lorax, Penguin Random House, the publisher of the original Lorax, emailed me and they want to send me gifts, Lorax related, because of, I guess, the help I've done in promoting their product. I prefer money, but gifts are nice. Thank you for that. Gifts are nice. But I'm like, why am I having a real world effect right now? I feel like a little corporate pawn at the moment. I might shout out a couple small businesses just to outweigh the carbon footprint I'm undoubtedly doing. What's my next cosplay? I don't know yet. I don't flippin' know. Would I shout out your rugby team? There you go. Oh, yeah, rugby. I actually don't know what rugby is, if I'm being completely honest. Um, what did I have for lunch? Ooh, TBD. I know. Don't be mad at me. I haven't eaten lunch yet. I ate avocado toast for breakfast, though. Thank you, that. Thank you, that. Girl has stroke on live. Dies. I hope not. Where are the clips? I just posted my interview with Lynn Manuel Miranda. Do you know him? My best friend, genuinely just the nicest person in the entire planet, universe, Cosmo. He's just so incredible. And I genuinely want to work with him more than anyone. One day. He is a creative genius. Like raw talent. So I would love to be in any project that he has in the future. I know, guys, I want to do Mr. Babinski. I feel like that would be fun too. But I'm not flexible enough. I couldn't do his little tricks justice. His little tricks justice. It's so crazy to hear someone like that say your name and like know who you are, like perceive you. You know how scared I am of being perceived? That I did not mind. That I will allow to happen over and over again. Eyebrows are just bouncing. I didn't realize that I moved my eyebrows this much when trying to be funny. Like in my day-to-day, I don't move them that much, or they don't move. But I'll look back at clips and I'm like, woof, those guys are just going. They're just going. Did Lynn make me feel bashful? He really did. He made a little boy feel like a prince that night. Thank you, guys. Oh, wait, sorry. I forgot that I have to talk. Sorry. I was reading comments and I got distracted. He watched Megamind. I know. I was like, no. Please. I would, like, fantasize at night. Ooh, that's not the right word. I would dream at night about this is stupid. I would dream at night about auditioning for Broadway shows. I auditioned for a few. I knew like what the room looked like, whatever. So I would like and I always had this dream of being recognized for my beautiful voice, my fat ass, and my gorgeous eyes. And so to have met him and have none of those things be the reason he knows me, but he knows me for being ugly and blue sometimes, is very funny to me. Not complaining. Thank you guys so much. I want to first thank you all for putting me in a position to do this, because it is not me. Thank you, Lily Hamilton. It sounds so cheesy, but the truth of it is that I would not be here if not for you guys. So you guys did this. I just was the face of it, but you guys truly, this is all you. It's all you. It like, this is how it works. It's all you. I was always here, but you guys weren't always here. So you guys did this. Yay, congratulations. I'm so proud of you. You guys did it. But I just want to let you go. Like, I want to let you guys know that your love, time, and money, truthfully, will not be wasted. Like, I intend to go far with this, not for me, but for us. And I know it sounds so like, I'm taking you with me. But like, really, like, I want to represent you guys, and I want to represent just like a normal, that's a stretch. Did you guys say something? Thank you, Cryptic. It seems as though I'm frozen in fright and appreciation. Thank you, Cryptic Penguin. Everyone go follow him. Them. I don't know. Could be a girl. I don't know. Thank you. Woof. Thank you. So I just want to say that this is all you guys. It's $400. What do you mean? That's the one that's like that? Oh, guys. I don't have my diaper on right now. If you send me a lot of money, I might poop my pants. I'm not even wearing full pants. These are jorts. It might go right down the side. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Cryptic Penguin. Guys, remember when... No, I shouldn't move on that fast. For the nature documentary, so he said penguin. Penguin. Anyway, thank you so much. Goodness gracious. Anyway, this is for you guys. Every interview I do, every person I meet, every like milestone. Thank you, Yuna. My goodness. It's for you. It's all for you. It's always been for you. And I want to let you know, I know who I am as a person, and I'm so, so proud and glad that you guys are also getting to know me as who I actually am. None of it's fake. None of it's like me, tricks, viewer retention. None of it's fake. It's all real. I've always, you scroll back on all my videos, I've always kind of just been like this. So I know that you guys are not going to be let down, hopefully. I know that there won't come a day where you guys are like, what? I didn't expect her to actually be like that. Or, oh my gosh, I met her in person. She's nothing like she's online. But I'm excited to not let you guys down. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? I'm excited to not let you guys down. I'm excited to make you proud, is what I want to say with my mouth. Thank you, Meyer Holly. Jeez. Thank you, guys. Seriously. Goodness. Not too shabby. I literally said that after every interview because it wasn't too shabby. It could have been shabbier, but it wasn't. And I was like, yes, freaking heck. But it wasn't. And I was like, yes, freaking heck. I was locked in. I was like, wow, what an amazing piece of work. And so I forgot that scene was coming up and everyone started laughing. And I was like, what's everyone laughing about? Thousands of people were laughing at a joke that I participated in, and that is like, and then he was replicating it. It's almost like, you know, when you're about to go to a party or you're about to go to like an event and you have this idea in your mind of like, oh, what is the perfect scenario? And you like daydream and you play it over and over in your head and you're like, this will never happen, but it would be amazing if it went. Hi, Amy. Hi, Amy. Here's your name in sign language. Yes. You have this idea of like how this event is going to go. But obviously you're like, oh, it'll never play out like that. This event, literally, I had fantasized about it for the past 2 weeks. And it was so hard not telling you guys too. And it was hard when everyone's like, post more videos. I'm like, I'm busy. But it went better than I had ever thought. Like, you know, sign, I'm deaf, I love you. I learned sign. Oh, wait, here we go. I learned sign back in college or university class. And my sign name, my teacher is deaf. What's the sign for deaf? You guys can't show me. Anyway, my sign language teacher is deaf. So she gave me my sign name, which was an honor and a privilege. And it's Smiley Chicken. Because I, for some reason, I guess, talked about how much I loved chicken nuggets. And she said I was always smiling. So she gave me the sign name as Smiley Chicken. Oh, thank you. Jot it here. She's deaf. But I learned ASL for 4 years. Yeah. And Ben learned for 2 years, but he forgets everything. So we can't talk in sign, unfortunately. Thanks, guys. Guys, I don't know what this Kevin Lang show is. Who is that? Unlock those YouTube videos. You're almost at 2 mil. They're sitting there. They're ready for you. Their legs are open. Just come on in. I've been seeing comments being like, thank you, Yuna. I've been seeing comments being like, she really just says stuff and then hears herself say it, and then she reacts accordingly. And that's true. I never truly know what's going to come out of my mouth. Anyone? I don't know. Ben, you are not 68% fluent in ASL. You are not 68% fluent in ASL. Fluent. Your little sister's deaf. Hello. Wait, sorry, you guys are going so fast. Am I gonna constantly do bits with Ben? I don't know. I mean, Ben is obviously the best thing to grace this earth. And you guys seem to like him. But we obviously want my content to be my content with the pleasure of doing business with Ben every now and again. No. Ben pinned that because he wants me to tell you that he failed his sign language class, and and I did not. But in his defense, it was like the glossing part of it, and ASL glossing, like when you write it out, when it's like very different written as it is done, it was very challenging, so we forgive him. Hint for the next character? I don't know, girl, you tell me. I have no idea yet. I was busy prepping for the premiere, and then, like I said, we're moving back to our place in LA on Saturday. So we're busy as of right now, but this coming week I have a lot of fun stuff coming up. Also, just know, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this. I'm not gonna say anything specifically, but just know, you guys truly have put me in a position where I have future opportunities. So just hang with me, because I think there's some really cool stuff coming up that you guys will enjoy, maybe. I hope so. Thank you, Jess. Thank you. Oh, Ashby on Royal Court. Yeah, I would poop myself. I would love to be on Royal Court. So shout out. Everyone go tag up Brittany Broski. Thank you, CB813. What a name. How did it feel meeting everyone on the red carpet? Oh, just incredible. I mean, like, it felt fake. It felt like I was meeting, like, wax figures, but they talked and laughed and smelled really good and didn't melt in the sun. It was insane. It's like, I don't think I'll ever fully be able to appreciate it, because I like disassociated. I felt fake in the moment. Who smelled the best? Lynn smelled really good. David smelled amazing. Leslie felt smelled amazing. All the girlies, I mean, everyone smelled incredible. I feel like I was the worst smelling one there, if I'm being for real. Not too shabby. Please be on SNL. That sounds very scary to me. If it was like, hey, come do this, I'd be like, oh, twist my arm, but I have to audition. It's scary. I would do it. But I would do it shaking. I would do it shaking in my boots. Guys, I also had my Invisalign out for all of the interviews yesterday, and I had to, like, last minute, they were like, Lynn's coming, and I'm like, because I have a lisp, and I really didn't want to be spitting over him, you know? I was freaking out. I've never ripped them out of my face faster. What do my coworkers think? They're very confused. No, they're very proud. But I also don't think they know how big it is yet. Like, they see videos and stuff. But I think they're also scared to be like, is this like actually a thing? Did I have fun? I had the most fun. I had the most fun literally ever. I can't believe it. You know, when this is gonna sound dumb because there's nothing I can say to truly put it in perspective. But if you're an empath, you'll maybe understand. You see things happen to other people. Not that I haven't been blessed in my life, but you see things happen to other people. You see people blow up on YouTube, or like I remember watching Emma Chamberlain blow up on YouTube, and I was like, oh yes. But it was always someone else. Amazing. It was always someone else. That's incredible. I love being a viewer. I love watching people blow up and become recognized and all that. And so that the fact that like it's happening to me is so weird, and I feel kind of guilty, but I also don't believe it at the same time, because it's not supposed to happen to me. It's supposed to happen to other people, because it you know, that's just what happens. It happens to other people, and I root them on, and I'm like, yay, go you. But it doesn't happen to me, Ashby. So it's really weird that it's happening to me. Hi, Mississippi. Hold on, one sec. Hi, Mississippi State Women's Rugby Team. There you go. Send me money. I'm joking. Yeah, it's imposter syndrome. Everyone is like, she's so humble. No, she's in disbelief and doesn't believe she deserves this. It's not that I'm a humble person, but a lot of that is that I don't believe this. It's just too good to be true. So I feel like, I don't know. It's a lot. Yeah, and it's only been 4 weeks. And it's also felt so fast, and it's felt so long. So, trauma. Yeah, maybe. Fake it till you make it, baby. That's what I say. Thank you, Emma. I met Philippa. I met everyone except Jasmine, and Jonathan Groff wasn't there, so I met everyone. Just so incredible. Naming my child after you. I was told, do you guys want to know something insane? Another reason why I can't wrap my mind around this. I was told, thank you, Ashby's IUD. Yes. I was told, thank you guys so much. I was told that because of this, baby names will most likely be skewed in the next couple years. I'm no Zendaya, but what the frick? That's insane. That's so slay. Little Ashby's. I can't wait for my kids to maybe like have a friend named Ashby, and then I meet their mom and she goes, oh my gosh, I know you. And I'm like, you named your kid after me? Let's go. Let's see. Why haven't I have management yet? I do have management now. I do. I grew up acting in theater and in film, and I had like an agent back then, but it was like a friend who was starting up an agency. The dream was to get management, and you know, then I went to college for graphic design, and the idea of management was really, really hard because you just have to like get your foot in the door, you know, and it's tricky. So the fact that this has brought that opportunity, I'm not going to be PR. Has brought that opportunity. I'm not going to be PR. Manage the emails and the opportunities and all that. But don't worry. Again, guys, I'm not going to be media trained. I don't think they could. I think they would have someone being like, we couldn't do it. Like, what? What do you mean? We paid you so much money. She's untrainable. What do you mean? We tried and she won't stop saying slurs. Please know I'm joking. I saw someone being like, I saw someone in a comment section being like, she says slurs. I'm like, guys, it's self-aware comedy. Hello? It's smart comedy. Why would I say that if that's something that I actually do in real life? Are you dumb? I'm self-aware. I'm a self-aware liberal. Deal with it. Thank you guys. When am I gonna be to Lorax again? Ben and I move on Saturday, so I don't think United Air will allow me to be in full Lorax getup doing a live, but once we're settled a little bit, we'll do that. Thank you for complimenting my songwriting. I never thought anyone would ever listen to my songs. That's why I never write down the chords. Everyone's like, what are the chords? And they want to cover my songs. I'm like, girl, I don't know. You weren't supposed to see that. That was a secret. I only did that for the 40 people that ever liked my videos before. So, also, so funny. I interviewed Oak, who plays Hercules Mulligan, and he's just incredible. Amazing person. He also smelled really good. Should I just do a smell review of all of them? And at the end, he complimented me for a good minute on what I'm doing, and that I think I fell in love. I was like, oh my God, like, I didn't realize how bad I needed to hear that from someone in the industry. And I was in my full, Hamilton getup. And then during the intermission of the premiere, I walk back up to him, and I'm now back in my dress and the beard is gone. I'm like, hey, I just want to reintroduce myself. And he's looking at me. He goes, oh. And I'm like, oh, I'm the Hamilton. I interviewed you. And then Ben got a photo because he was like, oh my gosh. And then he hugged me. Ben has a cute photo of us hugging. And I was like, oh my God, like, do people not, am I that method? Do I look that different? It was so funny. I was like, oh wow. Can I summarize the premiere? Yeah, it was incredible. It was absolutely incredible. Disney sent me an Uber, and I was like, yeah, Uber Black. Yes, the mouse pays. Yes, the mouse pays. And it was one of those things where I was like, this is a movie. This is real. I was like looking out the window, and I'm like, start spreading the news. We're in New York. I'm leaving today. I'm gonna be a part of it. New York, New York. Like, please get out of the car. I'm like, here was, and we go, and they give me the whole spiel on like who's gonna be there, and I have all my little cue cards, and I get in costume. Thank you, Maddie. And yeah, I interviewed all of my favorite people ever. Also, I have some people being like, are you a theater kid? Like, popular girl, humor, whatever. To prove that, in 2013, my family drove up to New York to see Wicked. It was my first Broadway show. And we were coming in up Broadway, and you can drive through the streets and you see all the theaters. And I'm looking out the window, and I see the first theater and the lights because we came in at night, and I start sobbing just at, like, seeing Broadway. I'd never seen the street Broadway before, and I was sobbing, and my family was laughing at me because we hadn't even seen a show yet, and I was just like sobbing. And I remember that night we were at our hotel, and we all shared a room, and my two sisters shared a bed because I wanted to sleep next to the window because I wanted to hear, like, the infamous honking and yelling and New York being alive at night. And I just was plastered to the window on this, like, roll-away bed. Just, like, I did not sleep that night. I was just listening and, like, watching New York. So, yeah, I'm a theater kid. I'm stupidly a theater kid. So, I told my family in, like, our group chat yesterday, I was like, I didn't get to see Hamilton with the original cast, but I just watched Hamilton with the original cast in the same room. The heck? It's just incredible. So why are we moving? It was ASL. We're moving because we live in LA. Ben and I went to college out in California together and in Orange County, and then we moved to LA to find work, and then we found work, and then after 2 years, Ben transitioned out of his job, and our pets passed away, and so we were like, okay, this is the moment we're going to move to New York. So we moved to New York, and we stayed on his sister's couch basically for like 3 months, and then went down to Virginia to help both of our parents, family stuff, and then now we're going back to LA. So what pets did I have? We've had 3 bunnies. One of them we rescued, and he passed away at 7 months old in my arms. It was very sad. Posy. And then one of them was my first pet ever, and he was just the best guy around. His name was Blue. He was like just incredible, and I got him, and he went to college with me all 4 years, and I got him the summer my senior year of high school. And crazy, like we had 2 bunnies. I got him first, Blue, and he's my first, and then we got Koa out in California, and Blue and her were bonded, and we had Blue for 5 years. We had Koa for 2.5. And Koa, bunnies are very fragile, if you guys know, and they can kind of just go sometimes, and that's the risk you take. And they were free roamed in our apartment. They had space, they had water, they had food. And one day Koa got sick, and she a improperly injected medication by his vet, so he passed away. So yeah, anyway, we decided we need to move now because it was just the right time. So we moved to New York, and then Ben got an opportunity back in LA, so we're going back for that. And literally he got his new job, and then 2 weeks later this TikTok thing happened. So it's just insane. The timing of it is just absolutely ridiculous. Thank you, guys. How did Ben and I meet? We met in elementary school, and we started dating 8 years ago. 8 years, 3 months, 4 months. NYC or LA? Oof. I love New York. Oh, New York is just like so romantic, and I love it. And it's like, it's gross and it's cute and it's bad and it's good. It's very scrappy, and I love that. LA is great in its own way. And the weather is really nice. So thank you, guys. How long were we friends before dating? Probably like 2 years. Yeah, probably 2 years. We were really good friends. We would always hang out. We were playing Halo Reach together, and then Halo 5. And he would like come over to my house, and we would game for a long time. And we played pool, and my mom was like, you need to date him. And I'm like, I know, girl, I'm freaking trying. When was I on Broadway? I was never on Broadway, regrettably. But one day. Someone screen record me saying this, okay? Someone click record. Okay, ready? Editors? I will be on Broadway one day. And then you guys cut to me being on Broadway, taking like a bow or something. Ooh, that's gonna slay so hard. Thank you, guys. Someone says she's being weird again. I am. Okay, I have to go soon because I still have to work my full-time job. I'm on lunch break right now. Ozzy. Oh, I want to say thank you for that. Jeez Louise. Thank you, Talaha. I want to say that if I hit 2 million followers on TikTok, I will unprivate all of my YouTube videos that I made when I was 16. They're really bad. You guys are going to love them. They're really embarrassing. And I'm going to then start posting my lives, the full lives, on YouTube for you guys to watch for free and to edit. And then I'm also just going to try to do some vlogs, maybe some behind the scenes stuff. Again, I still have my full-time job, so it's gonna be kind of hard to like consistently do that, but yeah, if you guys subscribe, it's in my bio. So you can go subscribe there and get ready, because I'm gonna unprivate it whenever I hit 2 million. I don't know when that's gonna be. Yeah, I love you guys so much. Again, you did this. This is all you. It's not me. I've always been here. You guys just opened the door for me. So I'm going to walk through it, and I intend to keep making you guys proud. So thank you guys so much. Can I do the Elphaba riff? Yes. Oh, wow, wow. I can't help but slay. Oh my gosh, the subscriber stickers are so funny. I added new ones. I like how you guys can suggest them, but like every time I see sub stickers, they're so ugly. What's my full-time job? I am a graphic designer in book publishing. Okay, I love you guys so much. More to come. This is literally just the beginning. So much is happening. I'm getting so many emails of really fun things that I think you guys are gonna like die. I think you guys might die. I'm so excited for us. Okay, I love you guys so much. Okay, I have to go back to work. I'm sorry. I love you guys. Bye.